I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, call it audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the game over with the showstopper. So hot, you gotta blow on it. I said I'll huff and I'll puff, then I'll pass to my left while I'm looking to my right. Hit him right in the chest. It be looking like magic. Better give me the throne. I ain't talking about Patrick, but I rep my home. I'm never at the end of my zone. I'm bad to the bone. Eating up these pig skins like they chicharrones. And you a douche cabron. Mira, mira at the mirror on the wall. I'm the greatest of them all. They gon' put me in the hall. Your name is only written in a bathroom stall. Quit your stalling and make a play. My drive too long. Pop the clutch, I don't pump the brakes. I know what it takes to gain the muscle, get rugged. These butterfingers be fumbling. Squash the scrimmage and rub it in Robitussin. How I give them concussion. They see in double, they rushing and pass the shovel. The dirt and rubble, I bury them under it. Stay in your huddle and get 10 yards back. Never turn your back. I'ma pull your flag. I go full contact. Out punch, out kick like a shotgun blast on one out snap. It's a fact that I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, calling audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the...
What's good, Horseshoe Mob? Colts fans in general, what is good, guys? Welcome back to a new episode of Horseshoe Mob Podcast. And I'm going to go ahead and get started since we're kind of running behind, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce my guy that's on here with me, and that's Austin. What's good, Austin?
Yeah, what's up? I'm Austin.
And this is our first week back. You know, things happen. I got sick and things, had to be pushed back. And I got stuck at work during the snowstorm. So I hope everybody is driving safe out there and in these bad climate weather. So yeah, if you guys are at home, stay at home. Don't get on this road where you could cause an accident and injure yourself and have to be in care for some days. So, but I want to know, guys, it's Colts. This is all about the Colts tonight, guys. We had a disappointing year, but we're going to go ahead and give you this content anyway. And before we get to this content, we're going to have to talk about why we're here. And that's pretty much the Fan Battle Sports. Fan Battle Sports is why we're here, because you can download us on Substack and you can subscribe to the network where you could see all the past episodes. You can see the articles written, and you will be seeing merchandise on there where you can support the brand Horseshoe Mob Podcast brand, that is. So yeah, check us out on Substack. You can check us out everywhere from YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, all the platforms, you name it, at HS Mob Podcast. Follow us, give us a subscription, subscribe, give us a like or follow, all the above. And if you're here watching this episode tonight, give us a comment, tune in with us, and give us your discussion on this Colts topics that we're going to be talking about tonight. What's good, Harish?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I made it! I did it! Oh my God, it was an adventure.
We haven't even started yet. We are here at the why we here, the brand, the network, the sponsorship that got us here. So you made it just in time, Harish.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited. Let's do it.
Let everybody know what's going on with you, man.
Oh man, there's just a whole bunch of life.
Whole bunch of
stuff. Whole bunch of life, man.
30 minutes late. Yeah, we are 30 minutes late. And a new day. Sorry about that, Teresa. We had to get things together, but we all love. We just had to take care of some things. But we're all back. It's good to see you. The guys are doing well. They're healthy. It's good to see them. So we're all back together. The band's back. We're going to keep Pearson. I hope so. She said, hey. Teresa said, hey to you, Teresa.
What's up, Teresa? How you doing?
But let's talk about this guy here. We knew when we drafted this guy, he's going to make an impact, and he made that in his first year, which ended in a Pro Bowl selection. He made the selection after Brock Bowers had to to have surgery on his knee or ankle. But he still, nevertheless, he had an impressive season. He ended it with 76 catches, 817 yards, and 4 touchdowns. How are you guys excited about this guy making his first Pro Bowl in his rookie season? The first Colts tight end since John Mackey did it back in 1963. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, like you said, when we drafted him, we were all excited for him. We thought he would make an impact on our offense. We needed a tight end like that for a long time, and he proved that his rookie year, he's going to make an impact, hopefully for a long time. Excited for him. The Pro Bowl's just really for fun nowadays, but glad he's getting some type of recognition for being as good as he was for us.
Yes, sir. Speak on it, Harish.
Yeah, I mean, look, I was really excited when we drafted Tyler Warren, and again, like he's made a significant impact. He's done exactly what we'd all hoped he did for this offense, which is kind of give a security blanket to the quarterback, and he's done that, right? Now, obviously, as the offense struggled, he struggled a little bit from a passing perspective, but he's grown a lot in a lot of different aspects of his other aspects of his game, right? So I think from that perspective, I think he great. Like, I'm excited. Obviously, we all know the Pro Bowl is a joke, but it's also like it's good to be recognized by the fans, especially as a rookie, with that much expectations, and to come out and make the Pro Bowl. So kudos to him. Very excited.
Was good, Sarah. Yeah, I hope we keep Pearson Jones as well. Those guys were very instrumental in our offense. And I agree with what you guys said with Tyler Warren. We knew we had to get him. I know there's talk back and forth with why the Bears passed him because they got Colston Loveland. Loveland has done well with them even in the playoffs. He made some great plays, but Tyler Warren has made plays for this team all year until you ran into some, I guess you want to say rookie wall, or it's like you said, team struggle, offense struggle with no quarterback. There's no consistency in the play calling. There's things like that didn't help him in certain games. Nevertheless, he ended with the Pro Bowl selection. So he's going to be a big part of our offense, like we said, for years to come. Hope they continue to, feed the rock to the guy. We don't have a nickname for that guy yet, but I think it's going to become soon. At some point, he's going to have a nickname on the team. But let's talk about. I don't really like to talk about it because it's not our team. Is not in it. Again, it's been so long since 2007. We've been talking about other teams in the Super Bowl, but we are here. We are here at Super Bowl 60, Pats versus Seattle. It's a rematch of the Super Bowl 49, and I hope Seattle beat their ass 100-2. I don't know why I gave them a safety, but I hope they beat them by 98 points. But how you guys feel about this rematch of the 49? We know how that went. Pete Carroll was a dumbass coach that year in that Super Bowl. But how you guys feel about Super Bowl 60 in this rematch? Go ahead, Harish. Can't hear you.
Never mind, I was on mute. I just want to say that I was right about Sam Darnold. I was right. I was on the money about Sam Darnold. That's all I gotta say. Like, I was on the money. The guy is a winner on the right system, the right organization, the right coach. That guy is going to be a good quarterback. And yeah, he struggled through some parts of this season, but he was unreal in that NFC Championship game. What do you have? Like 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, something crazy like that. And in a game that against the team that he didn't play well against all year, right? He comes out, he makes plays. He makes some really good throws. And yeah, I'm on the Seattle bandwagon, man. Like, I think they're gonna get this done. I think Drake May is really good as well, and also haha at the Titans because you fired a really good coach because you're a stupid organization as well. So this is great. I'm this is awesome. This is the Titans are a dumb organization versus a quarterback who came from organizations and they're thriving. Both of those guys are thriving in organizations that aren't dumb and stupid. So kudos to them.
Would you give them give the Titans any credit for getting Salea and Brian Dable? I know you said that they're dumb, but they did kind of.
No. I like the moves for. I think Salah again was failed by a stupid organization. The Jets are dumb. I think Dable, like he hit the nail on the head with Dable as the OC. Like you as a defensive head coach, and you guys know I'm not a big fan of defensive head coaches, right? There's very, very few that I like. Mike Vrabel's one of them. I really like the idea of DeMeco Ryans, assuming he was going to get the OC hire right, and he kind of hasn't, right?
The coach of Seattle is a defensive coach, and he got
Yeah, he got. Who did he hire? Cliff Kingsbury as his OC. Yep. If you're a defensive coach, you have to get the OC and you have to get the quarterback. You have to get
Quinn. Dan Quinn did good.
Yeah. If you can't, Dan Quinn didn't do it this year. I mean, again, Jane Daniels couldn't stay healthy, but he did it last year, right?
Right.
And there's just not a lot of head coaches that are smart like that. And defensive head coaches, we've seen it typically take longer to adjust to the game. Go look at the Bills. Perfect example. Sean McDermott's been there for 6-7 years, and they always have issues with something. There's always issues with something, whether it's the wide receivers, a running back situation took 4 years to fix. There's always something wrong with that organization, with that offense. And Josh Daniels is just, now granted it's his fault they lost this year, but Josh Daniels or Josh Allen continued to struggle because something was up, right? You have to get the OC right.
They had Brian Dable, but him leaving to go to the Giants, they definitely. I mean, he still had some impressive seasons afterwards, including his MVP season. But like you said, Josh been off. I don't know what was this year. What was going on this year? I don't know. You're right about that.
But I think in New York, I think the GM is not very smart in New York.
Yeah.
He said he traded away Saquon Barkley for peanuts. He basically Luka Doncic the Giants.
Don't say that, man.
That's what he did. He gave up a generational talent at the prime of his career for nothing.
Yeah. You're right about that. I mean, we gave y'all AD. When you say nothing, I mean, we got about AD. We gave you Max Christie, which I would love to have back.
I've played more games than AD since that trade.
Max Christie, that's my guy, for real.
I will give you, Max Christie is nice. He's developing really well. I'll give you that. I do like that.
She said, go Seattle. I'm going with Seattle, too. I think we're losing Braden Smith.
Oh, good. Get Braden Smith off this team.
Smith, all those guys he mentioned. Grove, yeah. I don't think he retired. I don't think Grove got a lot of football left. Huh?
Are you retiring?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, yeah, I'm still. I got about 4 more seasons to go.
Dope.
But yeah, I don't think he retired though. Moelle Cox can go. Pittman, I don't know what will happen with him. They could trade him, or they could extend him to get more cap back so we can add more guys to the team. Who knows what'll happen with that? But go ahead, Austin. What you think about that? This is a Super Bowl, I know.
Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, both of these teams have played really well all year. I think it'll be a good game. I'm also going for Seattle just because, I don't like the Patriots. But yeah, I think it'll be a good game, which is all you want in a Super Bowl, unless except for your team in it. But other than that, you just want a good game for the last game of the year. But yeah, go Seattle.
But I don't think AR would be. AR probably won't be here, but we did talk before we got on the episode, before we went live. I think it is some of AR, but I think it's Cam. Some of it is Cam Turner. He can't develop quarterbacks. He got to go. He's a quarterback coach. He sucks. When I ask him questions, he can't form form a sentence without making mistakes because he don't know what he's talking about. He got to go. If that's the guy that we chose to be our quarterback coach and develop quarterback, he got to get out of here. I don't know about this guy. He sounds confused every time he talks. Keep him out of camera, or he needs to have some type of PR training or something. He don't know how to do anything. Cam Turner sucks. Bad, real bad. Yeah, two good teams playing. They played each other 11 years ago. As we know, Pete Carroll chose to not run his greatest asset or weapon on the team and try to throw the ball at the 1 yard line and got picked off and lost. Probably one of the worst play calling I've seen in history, especially for a Super Bowl game. But it'd be good. You got second-year quarterback and Drake May going to the Super Bowl. This is his first dance. And you got a guy that was, pretty much failed due to organizations. And Sam Darnold. He was in two great situations the past two seasons. The Vikings, they look dumb right now. Let them go. The Vikings, and where he went 14-3. The Vikings 15-2. And then followed back up with a decent season with Seattle, his first season, where after he got paid, and he showed that he deserved that contract. He had weapons on his team. He had the best receiver in the league, and then you added Cup in free agency. So it's gonna be interesting in how they perform, how this game will be in a couple of weeks. I'm excited to see that game, but yeah, Seattle all the way. Go Seattle. I'm a Seattle fan on Sunday. I hope they beat the brakes off them boys. I don't want them to win Super Bowl number 8. They won 7, right? 6, 7. No, not 6, 7, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 8, right? Is it Super Bowl number 8?
Ooh, I hope not. I know. How many Tom Brady has?
He had 7.
So then, they'd be 8 then. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he was Temple though, so he won one with Temple.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so maybe this would be 7.
7, yeah, okay. I hope not. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. She said 6.
Oh, it's 6. Okay. He only won 5 in New England.
He won 6.
Maybe they have 6, and this would be 7.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they won one before Tom Brady. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, I'm going to go Seattle. I know all the Colts fans probably going to be rooting for Seattle on Sunday in San Fran. So not this Sunday, but when the Super Bowl starts. So some Colts may be sad about this as well. We will no longer be practicing in Grand Park. We have been practicing at Grand Park since 2008. And the 26 season will be the last season where they'll be practicing at Grand Park. Starting the 2027 season, they'll be practicing at the team facility moving forward. I'm not sure if you guys knew that or not, but this is information that was posted a couple weeks ago that they'll be ending their time in Grand Park and be practicing at the team facility moving forward. Any thoughts on that? Any thoughts? Cool.
To me, that's just unless you're going to the practices, it's not really going to affect your content that you see on Twitter or whatever.
Gotcha. And
I don't care.
Yeah, I do want to go to practices. I do want to go to this year. I want to go. This is on my bucket list that we can get there.
Yeah.
And Eagles requested an interview with Jimbo Cooter, our OC, for the past 3 seasons. He was on the staff with the Eagles back in 21 with Nick Sirianni. So he gets the interview. I think what Sarah said earlier, he had his Virgil interview, in-person interview. He had his first one was Virgil. So we could possibly lose Jimbo Cooter. Some people says it don't affect as much because he don't call plays anyways. Some say he can go because he suck anyway. How do you guys feel about that? And if he does leave, who can be a potential replacement in a place of Jim Bob Cooter? Go ahead, Austin.
Um, yeah, I think I don't know that it would make that big of a difference if he does leave, in my opinion. Considering he doesn't call the plays. I know they do behind the scenes things, but um, I'm not sure who I would want. The only guy that I think would be fun, and just because he came to us late in the season, I think it'd be fun to have Philip Rivers come on the staff. But like, I would have to look more into the options to give you like a real in-depth answer on that.
Go ahead, Harish. Are you interested in Rivers being the OC if the job presented itself for him? Since he did turn down a head coaching job with the Bills.
I wouldn't hate it, right? Like I wouldn't be like against it. But I don't know. I think for me, like the way I think about it is like, is Shane willing to give up play calling?
Yeah,
Right.
that's the main thing too.
And if he's willing to give up play calling, I think your options probably open up a little bit. Right. If he's not willing to give up play calling, then you're probably gonna have not some like nobody again, just to fill a void. If he's willing to give up if he's not willing to give up play calling, or if he is willing to give up play calling, then yeah, there's some interesting options out there. You could probably go a couple of different ways. So
Yeah, Kevin Petula.
Depends. What's that?
We always get Kevin Petula.
I didn't hear the name. You broke up.
Kevin Petula.
I don't know that. Who's that?
The former OC for the Eagles that got fired.
Oh no, we're good. We're okay. Yeah, I mean, there's maybe some options out there. You might go look at the pass game coordinator for the Patriots, Thomas Brown. That's an interesting name.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the passing game coordinator for who's another like dynamic offense.
Rams.
Seattle. Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, they Matt. I thought Matt Nagy was didn't he interview?
He don't have a job right now, so yeah.
No, he does have a job. He just got hired somewhere.
Did he? Because they just hired.
I'm pretty sure he just got hired somewhere.
Let me look it up by you. Because his contract ended with the Chiefs, and they brought back Eric Bieniemy. So
my brain wants to tell me he got hired by Ohio State.
No, that was Arthur Smith.
Oh God! Why did they do that?
No, Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy's a free agent.
Oh, there you go, Matt Nagy. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to Matt Nagy at all.
You're right about that. I actually wouldn't be against that one. I would love that.
That would be a good pickup. And maybe Steichen would trust him enough to call the plays too.
But he didn't call the plays for the Chiefs.
Oh, he didn't.
But he called the plays prior to the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs were like an anomaly, right? When you have Andy Reid, you don't need to call the plays.
She said Matt Nagy's out there. Yeah. I would love that then if he does leave. Matt Nagy being, OC, and like you said, having the ability to call plays for the Colts. So while Shane Steichen does everything else, oh yeah, this would definitely be a hire that I'll be interested in. There was something to be watched. Because I'm surprised that the Eagles didn't even call him. Everybody's putting the name out right now.
Yeah, I would be opposed to Nagy. I think Nagy would be a good option.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're not calling him, but unless he's just waiting for the perfect job, I don't know. What would be y'all surprise coaching hire in this cycle?
What
Like
has
surprise,
been?
like what the fuck type of surprise, not like nail.
Oh, the Dolphins head coach.
Yeah, that was. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. That one.
Uh,
Well, in the Browns one too.
Yeah, Todd
uh,
Monken.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
just
was.
the lack of I'm surprised. Like, why are teams not being patient to go wait for um not Cliff Kingsbury. Who's that other guy that's in
It
the
was Clint, the
Kubiak.
Seattle one.
Is it Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah,
Kubiak.
Club Check.
Kubiak. Yeah,
Kubiak,
Kubiak.
Kubiak. Yeah, Kubiak.
Like, I'm surprised guys aren't waiting for that.
Maybe that was just 2 jobs left. You got the Raiders and you have Arizona.
Oh, he could be up for one of those then. He's probably maybe he's narrowed it down to those two. Or one of those two.
But like you said, when we hired Shane Steichen, we waited until the Super Bowl. We waited. He got hired like the next day after the Super Bowl, that Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, that's true. It did take that long. Yeah.
It's like a whole month. Yeah, we had like 3. They had 3. Every coach had 3 interviews damn near.
Yeah.
At least the finalists did, and we got crucified for that for
That's
the
true.
hiring process.
I did forget about that. Yeah.
So, like you said, being patient, just hiring people. Like the Browns head coaching job was confusing. Miami job was confusing, especially after having Mike McDaniels. I like that move what he did. I like with him and Jim Harbaugh. I like that pairing in Los Angeles.
Oh, for the Chargers?
Yeah, I like that. That was great.
Jesse Minter?
Jesse Minter, he went to
Baltimore?
Yes. He was already with them previously under John Harbaugh, but yeah, him having a head coaching job is great. That was great. A great hire for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not as high on Jesse Minter as everyone else is.
The Mike McCarthy, the Steelers is that now that was surprising me, even though he's from Pittsburgh. But I don't know.
That's your typical Pittsburgh. That's your typical Pittsburgh hire.
I don't get that one either.
Yeah.
The Browns thing still, yeah, that's still. I mean, when you have Jim Swart who won the job, he stayed there for the job, and then you pass him up for somebody else. I don't get that.
Well, their whole process was dumb to begin with. I don't know what they were thinking. They did the most Browns thing possible, right? Like, hey, go write an essay for why you should work for us. Like, you're this great organization of high magnitude. Like, yeah, go tell us why you want to go work or go work for the Cleveland Browns, who've had 30 head coaches in the last 25 years.
Tracy, I'm not sure about are we gonna get rid of AR. I know you mentioned that for the past couple of episodes, but I'm not sure if he's going or not. I can't.
Is this his 4th year?
This is he got this is gonna be his fifth year, right?
I think it's 4th.
4th.
No,
So he got 2 more years.
Well, did they pick up the 5th year option?
They'll have to do it this season if they pick it up or decline it.
Something, right?
Right. They have to pick it up or decline it.
If they don't pick up his 5th year option, they're going to trade him. That's how I feel about it.
Oh yeah, the Browns. Yeah, that hire was probably the worst one. The Browns and Pittsburgh to me were probably the 2 dumb hires that they and then the Dolphins. She said, "I love Brady." Yeah, I mean they just went in house. They went in house.
I like the Joe Brady hire too.
Yeah, he had he was up for head coaching jobs for years. So for him to get the job where he can continue coaching Josh Allen, that's great.
He'll finally have some say to fix how stupid that offense is built.
Right.
Jesus, the fact they neglected that offense for so long is insane.
Yeah, it's only right for Kubiak to go get this guy out of IU. And shout out to we didn't get to talk about this, but shout out to IU for winning their first national championship, beating Miami, the U, a couple weeks ago. We didn't get a chance to shout you guys out for all the IU fans. I know it's been a long time coming. Uh, it's been fans that have been annoying, because they had to go through us to get there. But, it was no match for them. Alabama got their ass beat pretty bad by IU. We weren't going to stop them to get to that run. It was inevitable for them to win that championship, and they did it in the fashion that they did it with a great coach and great team. So shout out to them for winning that championship. And hopefully years to come. And with what was going on in Indiana from the Pacers, the Colts going 8-2, and then collapsing. The Fever went to the finals and lost. It was time for something in Indiana to be cheer about. So for IU, the Hoosiers, I can go ahead and say it. Hoosiers. I say it I'm only gonna say it one time, and that's only. I'm not gonna say it again. Not gonna hear me saying it again. But shout out to you guys winning it. I will never say it again. I hope y'all don't clip this because I won't say it again. But another thing, it's not a bad thing, maybe. Lou looks like he's going to be staying with the team because I think the teams that he was looking at, he had interviews with, went ahead and got coaches for their team, and he is stuck on the outside looking in and stays with the team. Like I said, maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing. How you guys feel about him staying with the team?
I like it. I'm glad he's going to be back. It, it sucks because like he does want to be a head coach, but I think he's a really good defensive coordinator, and I'm glad that he is our defensive coordinator.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be like, Matt Eberflus goes to the Bears and get
Yeah.
fired a couple of years later and get fired 1 year after being DC for the Cowboys, and it just keep moving and moving and moving. So for him, he went the right job for him, so he can have some stability. But go ahead, Harish.
Yeah, good. Look, I'm happy. Hopefully, they continue to keep building that defensive line or that defense. Maybe this year in free agency you go get a Trey Hendrickson or a Boye Mafe, right? Or maybe you make the splash in free agency on the defensive end, at the defensive end position. You go get a couple linebackers in the draft, maybe like a Jacob. I think Jacob Rodriguez would be really good for this team.
Mm-hmm.
A guy that can be like a free roamer in that defense is at the linebacker position. You got to get rid of Zaire Franklin somehow.
Yes.
You make some moves, and look, like for the most part, I liked what Lou Anarumo did. He did what he could with what he had, right? And it goes back to what we talked about last offseason. This defense lacks talent.
Correct.
And when you lack talent and guys get hurt, like what happened to our defenses is exactly what happens, right? The offense was able to sustain-ish even with like the Daniel Jones injuries because there's a lot of talent around him. The defense was not able to, and by season's end they wore out. And look, like we had a lot of like depth. Like I actually think the team was pretty well built. But when you're going 5, 6, 7 corners down, like there's nothing you can do. There's only so much you can do at that point, right? And kudos to Anarumo. He still ran his scheme even with the 7th corner. He's like, dude, we're pressing, we're doing what we can. He did go a little bit conservative towards the end of the year because of the injuries, but yeah, continue to build the talent on the defense. And this, I think Lou Anarumo's, he's definitely cooking something in my opinion. So I'm happy that he's back.
Yeah, I agree. That Seattle game tells me what I need to know about Lou Anarumo. In that first half, that's the with being shorthanded, that's the defense that you want to see week in and week out. It sucks that the fourth quarter was it overtime. Was it overtime that we lost in, or fourth quarter in that game?
I think I want to say fourth quarter, but I don't know. I don't remember.
You're talking about Sauce?
The game that
Seattle.
we lost by a field goal in Seattle, where the defense
Oh,
held.
yeah.
Yeah.
The defense held. Like, hey, they played great in that Seattle game. The offense, just limited, right? Like, that's where you saw the lack of Daniel Jones's healthiness. Like, as Daniel Jones hurt that fibula, that's when you saw this offense start to deteriorate.
Yeah, having Rivers in that game,
Yeah.
uh, it make you wonder, make you think why we didn't play, Riley Leonard, because having mobility, having him play the way he played in that last game against the Texans made you wonder if we had a possibility win that game. Um,
Because I think Shane panicked.
yeah,
Right, I think he panicked and he was like, "Hey, well, let's do this." The Rivers thing, like, it was cool. Like, I think Rivers, like, it was fun, right? But that just showed me how unserious Chris Ballard is as a GM.
yeah,
Like,
we definitely got an episode for
literally,
that.
like, your calling card was a 45-year-old guy who just finished coaching a high school season. Like, I, listen, I'm not even mad at Shane for that call, man. Like, Shane probably talked himself into it because, like, yeah, he ran the same system I did, and like, whatever, right? But that's Chris Ballard, man. That just shows how big of a idiot that guy is. The fact, I wish I could be Chris Ballard. I wish I could defraud a franchise for 10 years and still have a job. Because it must be nice.
Yeah,
And make millions of dollars doing it because it must be nice.
we're going on. This is year 10 of him going into the offseason. We do have free agency start with March 11th. I saw that. It's going to be interesting on what he does in his free agency. He was aggressive this past offseason. For the most part, he did well with the team that he did. He did pick up Daniel Jones, who led us to 8-2 before his fibula injury. Maybe it's his fault, and maybe Shane Starr fault who allowed Daniel to play during that, with that injury that forced him to get, Achilles in that Jaguar game. I'm still mad at Chris Ballard because we didn't have depth in the offensive line. We didn't have depth and more depth in the secondary. Pass rush was poorly. But we've been saying that for 9 years now that the pass rush is poorly. We need a bona fide pass rusher. Having Tyquan Lewis, I'm done with. Having Quiddy Pay, I'm done with. Having Sam Abucom, I'm done with. Those days are over. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Those experiment, it worked out in the years that they worked out, but they're done. I'm done. I'm done with that. Let's go get a guy.
You can use guys like that as like your situational fourth and fifth guys, right? But they shouldn't be centerpieces or core pieces to the offense, to the team at this point. No. Listen, if you want to go get an edge rusher in the free agency this year, there's a guy that's cost absolutely no money that Lou Anarumo loves. If he can stay healthy, that you can go get. And it's not Trey Hendrickson.
Chase Young?
No.
Oh.
It's Joseph Osai.
Okay. Yeah.
Go get Joseph Osai. Go get both of them, Trey Hendrickson and Joseph Osai. Joseph Osai is a see ball, get ball, like, edge player, right?
Yeah.
Like, those are the types of guys, and he's only 24, 25 years old. Like, he's only going to cost you maybe maybe $4 or $5 million. Like, those are the kinds of guys that you need to go get. There's some really good guys that are here, like, that are fairly young, that are instant upgrades over what you currently have. Go get Devin Bush at linebacker. He's better than any linebacker we've got on this roster right now. Like, there's some guys that aren't that expensive that you can go and build the team around. You just got to go do it, right? And hopefully Anarumo's in there, like, banging the table for some of these guys, because there's some good guys out there of great value.
I agree. You got me thinking. Got my thinking cap on to see what options that we can get. Like Chase Young, if he can stay healthy as well, he did good. I think he had almost 10 sacks this season. Who had injury history, but stayed healthy this season. Where did Julian Phillips go? Did he resign? I know he got traded from Miami.
I think he's a free agent, right?
Yeah, he'll be a free agent unless he signs before free agency.
And I might be crazy or delusional, but I haven't been delusional in a long time, so you guys can let me do that. I'll take Max Crosby if he's available. I'll take his ass if he's available. Shit, this guy here.
Yeah. Damn. I think you have to trade for him now.
Correct.
Yeah, you would.
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And I think, didn't he just sign an extension?
I think last year or 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Might not be that expensive. I don't know. You got to bring in some defensive talent, man. We just lack talent on defense. The same thing we said last year. We're getting there, right? Like there's definitely some improvement. We're still lack talent on this defense. Yeah, AJ Espinosa is a great pickup too. Yeah, give me the Sea Chickens. Give me the Seattle Sam Darnolds. That's who I'm going for.
Yeah, they lost their running back though, so it's gonna be Charbonnet, whatever his name is. They lost him, so Walker he'll be a free agent, but I hope he run his ass off. But yeah, I'm going with Seattle. As far as the this coming here, I don't think it's scripted though. I don't know. You guys think it's scripted?
No, I don't think so.
Until somebody can prove it, I don't believe it.
I mean, like I said, that Pete Carroll was just dumb. I mean, you got the one of the I'm not gonna say greatest running back, but you got a gifted running back who can push any pile. There's no guy
you're
taking
at the
guy down on
1 yard
first
line.
contact.
Yeah.
His nickname's Beast Mode.
I mean, right?
You would have to have a lot happen for this to be scripted, right? Like it would take a lot to script a football game.
Yeah, and I think professional athletes have too much pride to just go with a script.
Yeah, like that just doesn't make sense.
I do want to.
Like, you're gonna lose this game. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sign me
But
up.
you're going to get $35 million to do it. Yeah, you're going to. This isn't like the only sport that's scripted is wrestling, right? Like obviously, like those are scripted. They've been scripted, but nobody's going to be like, all right, guys. All 32 teams were in here at the beginning of the season in the offseason. We were all meeting and we're talking about how 300 games are going to play out this year. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Another thing was probably a little bit scripted, but not the league didn't know. It's when that referee for the NBA rigged some games.
That's rigged though. But nobody's like, all right, Tim Donahue, you're gonna script this game, and then we're gonna put you in prison in 3 years for it.
Right.
That makes sense. Like that just doesn't make sense.
She said, "Cookie, a pretty mouth, huh?"
Did you just compare you to Brock Purdy?
Guess so.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh man, yeah. But next episode we can talk about Chris Ballard and his inability to put a team together. Where you see Kraft put a team together, he fired a head coach in Gerard Mayo, got his head coach the next season who took a year off, and his team took him to a Super Bowl. And then you got a Seattle head coach who had Geno Smith, traded his ass to the Raiders, got Sam Darnold in the offseason, add some parts. You got an edge rusher from the Cowboys in the Super Bowl first year with Sam Darnold. That's how you build teams. And it may not just be a move today that gets you to the Super Bowl, but that's a possibility. Coaching, OC, defensive coordinator. We still without a D-line coach right now. And I don't know why, Rob Matthews don't want to take the job. But those, players can propel this team to the promised land, where we want to be at. We want to be there at some point. It's been way too long since 2007, since the Colts played in the Super Bowl. Yeah, we lost to the Saints. Since 2014, the last time we made it to the AFC Championship. Yeah, we got our ass beat by the Deflategate Patriots. Since then, we've just been, spiraling. We have not been consistent with our winning games. We've been losing. Yeah, I know people talk about we traded for Sauce Gardner and it didn't work out, but I mean, who's to say it haven't worked out yet? We don't know that.
It's the beginning.
That's way too early for that, right? It's way too early for that.
So that's going to be our first round pick. Our show, we probably just going to start out on the second round for the draft if we do win that, the draft episode. But like I said, I told you guys I like Harold Perkins, linebacker. I love that pick. If we can get him somehow, I doubt he'd be at 45, 47 for us. I doubt he'd be there for us. But if he is, that'll help our linebacker problems for years to come. But we definitely will be in the next couple of weeks. We'll be talking about Chris Ballard, talk about the changes that can be made with this team that's going to help us move forward next year and have some excitement. Because we haven't had an excitement. And starting 10 weeks we had excitement, and then the next 7 weeks we had disappointment. So we don't want that again. We want to start out strong and finish strong to end the season. Just an Aiden Fisher from A&M. Give me Omar Cooper. If we lose Pittman, give me Omar Cooper. I mean, is it Cooper? Yeah, the receiver for Indiana. Give me him too. Bring him over here as a receiver. I like the way he plays football as well. But we are going to get up out of here, guys. Is there anything you guys want to touch on before we get up out of here? Like I said, it's been a while for us, and we didn't been on here quite a bit. We can, things we need to add. Yeah, I want to add.
No. When are we doing drafts? When are we going to start doing draft stuff?
We can start next week. So because draft is April. We got
some time. Take a break after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we can take a break after the Super Bowl and then pick up.
Okay.
But we can do just probably roster cuts next couple weeks.
Okay.
Thing like that. We already said Zaire Franklin. We already said Moetta Cox and stuff like that. So we'll be able to break those down each week until after the Super Bowl. Then we'll take our break and we'll be back with some fresh content and get ready for free agency and the draft. So I'm ready for that. So go ahead and give them guys where they can find you at, where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on X at CookieAustin2.
Yep, you can find me at the Uncle Gandhi on X.
Yes, sir. You can find me on X at Who Is Josh Senior, but you can find a podcast on a lot of platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook at HS Mob Podcast. Follow us, give us a subscribe, like, comment. Let us know that you enjoy the content that we've been putting out for you guys. And to answer your question, Teresa, we'll be here next week with content. We'll be until the Super Bowl start the game the week. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl, and then we're going to be taking a break, and then we'll be back the following weeks after that. So on that note, guys, we are going to get up out of here. And, yes, continue to stay safe. If you can't, you don't have to drive. Don't drive. Do not get on this icy road. It's probably one of the worst years I've seen, the way this ice has been stuck on the ground and no sun to defrost this ice. So stay safe, guys. We see y'all the following week with some more content. Question.
On one out snap, it's a fact that I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense.